Huh. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I'm live. Hold up, let me change the screen. I believe I'm live. I don't typically stream on YouTube, so I don't entirely know, but I think I'm live. I think so. I'll need somebody else to help me out here. Hold up, I need to open up the link to my stream. Hello, chicken burger. Interesting. I can't say I've ever streamed on YouTube, at least well. I can't say that I have. Anyways, can you hear me fine? Can you hear me fine? Hello, howdy. What's going on? Is everything sounding okay? Da-da-da-da, you know the deal. Or I say you know the deal. You really don't, because I don't typically stream on here, but you know what I mean. Reddit, you guys are not... Hello? You guys are not answering my question. Can you guys hear me? I'm so lost. Can you guys hear me? Audio good? Okay, thank God. Voice is fine? Yes, we hear you. Okay, sick. Cool stream, goodbye. Oh, okay. W? I guess. Twitch spams ads? Well, I doubt YouTube doesn't, so... I have been summoned. I don't know if anybody summoned you. We can't hear you. I think I can be heard just fine. Maybe turn up your audio, so that would be a you problem. Why are you guys... What are you guys saying yes about now? I'm so lost. Is there a delay? There might be delay. That's probably what it is. It's probably delay. I imagine that's probably what it is. Who gonna send for Dazzly? Say chicken burger? Huh. Interesting. I have no idea what to think. Not a single goddamn clue. Chicken burger, interesting. Okay. Well, now that that's out of the way, pretty sure you can turn off ads for YouTube streams? Yeah, probably. But it's Reddit time. I haven't done Reddit live in a month, and I've never streamed it live on YouTube. So this is your guys' first time seeing this, huh? I mean, I never edit anything, so it's not like anything's different, but what does that say? This sub does not have many smart people. Oh yeah, no, it definitely does not. It definitely does not. That would fit my Discord server too, to be honest. But yeah. What the hell is this? Is this even battlecats? What the hell? What? The shit Gamatoto goes through for 2 cat food and a speed up. Honestly, I feel like I should look at more of those Gamatoto logs. Gamatoto logs are some of the most entertaining things you can actually read. Like, if you like reading books, I have no doubt you would like reading the Gamatoto logs, because, I mean, although there's no story, there is entertainment. Streams on YouTube, it'll only be a once a month thing. It won't be a normal thing, unless this gets, like, a lot of attention. Like, unless this does really well, maybe. Just maybe. TBC players now, TBC players back then. What's the... I mean, that's Courier, Manic Island. What's the dragon? Is that Behemoth? I don't use Reddit, but whenever I go there, it always says fluff. What does that mean? It means whatever the fuck people want it to mean, honestly. Hey, Sam. Hey, Bed. How's it going? Howdy, howdy. Justice for Gamatoto, yeah. Bad Courier, why you power creep Reds like that? Well, if this is specifically against Reds, then what the hell is this? What the fuck is the dragon? Manic King Dragon? No, there's no way that's what that is. I can't tell. I have no idea. What? Hold up. Did the comments say anything about it? If my computer wants to load? Nobody's saying anything about it. No. Oh my god, look at Kai. What is Mr. B? I'm not gonna question it. My suspicious volcano-shaped cats. 9-year-old I drive got 4 fuckies and nuckies. That's fucking wild. That's actually wild. Getting 4 Izanagis. Bro draws way too much on Uber Fast. That's all I gotta say. Dragon stacking? I guess that's fair, yeah. But yeah, I guess, yeah. It's either gonna be nothing or another Baja Blast? Brock's true form is gonna be like Thunderjack. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be like, it's gonna barely do anything for him. Like, honestly though, like, it's gonna be another Thunderjack. Like, it's gonna be so hyped up, and yet nobody's gonna actually, it's not gonna be that crazy. But yeah, 4 Izanagis is wild. I've only gotten 2 Legend Rares on my main. I just wanted Ruri, bro. Oh yeah, that's... Was that like an Android thing, or was that like a different country thing, right? That was a different country thing, right? Gain Survive, Trust. If it kills itself, how would Survive work? Survive only works if it gets killed by something else. I don't think being a kamikaze unit would work like that. Waiting for Yukimura Ultra Form to break the game? Nah, I think Ultra Talents would honestly break him more than an Ultra Form would. Because he's a rusher, so he benefits more from abilities than just simply like other buffs that Ultra Forms do. Yes, this unit has an Omni Strike, the Omni Strike in question. I'm going to be doing a video soon on the difference between LD and Omni. The UK? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Having to provide ID on Monscals? I mean, they aren't exactly PG. Disgusting black creatures, get out of my sight. That's fucking crazy. Shadow has just always been racist, you know? Ben, why did your message get retracted? Did you undo your message? Because the answer was already there? I love ads in my stream. Ads are wonderful. Mobile game addict bingo? Wait. If you got a full line, there's basically no hope for you? The only one I recognize is cat food. I'm assuming one of them is Genshin, right? I do not know. That doesn't look like any. That looks like a Mega Stone. That doesn't even look like. What the? I've never seen like most of this. Do you guys know all of this? LD has a blind spot, Omni doesn't? Yeah, but it's more so like the fact that LD typically has more Pierce than Omni does. Like, that's another thing. A lot of people will just say, oh, Omni's always better than LD, even though that's not always the case. Just because it depends on the unit. I recognize 4? 4? I only recognize 1! Few purchasable specials aren't exactly PG. I mean, yeah, not a lot of Battlecats is actually PG, to be fair. Where is CC for Dragon Ball Legends? You're such a nerd. I think either you're on drugs or I'm on drugs. Well, I know I'm not. Shut up, Shopify. The Battlecats, if you could battle them. All of these videos just have the same fucking sound. Yeah, this is about right, though. That's not a Battlecat I recognize, though. Goddamn. How some of you people describe God Max Ramen? I mean, to be fair, really good ramen is really good, right? Like, he is really good. Like, I have plus 50 ramen. He's really good. Like, research combo with him plus, like, Manic Eraser, nothing's getting through them. Unless it's, like, obviously a hard stage. Or if there's, like, Toxic or some shit. But, like, ramen is really good, just not this good. You know what I mean? Back in the early days, I think, at least. I mean... That's Modern Cat? Is that Modern Cat? Doesn't really... Kind of just looks like a child cat. Like, if there was such thing as kid cat, you know? Cat kid, you know? The ramen one makes sense to me? Yeah. Talented Rice Ball with cashback or better? No, because first of all, Rice Ball doesn't have damage. Second of all, Rice Ball sucks. Rice Ball can suck an egg. What do you see? Oh, wait. Okay, so there's a lot in here that's going to be from 4 weeks ago, which I already did one of these reviews on. Because, of course, the longer something is on the Reddit, the better it's going to do. But yeah, Dazzly Staff, already seen that. This is crazy good, by the way. I was tempted to make this my thumbnail, part of my thumbnail, because I did take best of the top, like, the last month and put those in the thumbnail. But I decided that I wanted to have more than just one image. Ramen at plus 80. Damn. Imagine now they add that to 14.7. Dude, I can't wait for 14.7. Is there even going to be a 14.7? 14.7 might actually be the last one before 15.0, so we got... I'm having my hopes up for the next couple months. Chat doesn't... Let me read this meme before I start reading chat. If you could delete one Uber from the game, who would it be? One must imagine Sisyphus battling cats or something? I don't know. So, I mean, obviously a hill that I die on. I don't know. One Uber from the game, probably Balrog, because of how many people glaze the hell out of him. It's all gonna be Dazzly? Nah, Balrog. Balrog's way worse than Dazzly, because at least Dazzly's actually good enough to live up to the hype. Balrog does not. As somebody that has used Balrogs, there are quite a few stages where he works really well. However, there's also a lot of stages where he fucking flops. So like he is not as good as people act like he is. Absolutely not. Good content, I'm going to still just make my thumbnail. Hey, listen. I gave them credit in the description. Clagcat. Well, here's the thing. If an Uber isn't good, what's the point in getting rid of them? Why not just make them good with Ultra Forms and Ultra Talents? Give them a chance at least, you know? Enemies POV. You know, I never thought about that. The enemies really do just see their own barrier, don't they? I can't think of a single bad stage for him. ZL has a lot. Like, for Balrog? Are you talking about Balrog? Because, like, if you literally look at ZL, he does not work in most of ZL. Because, let's see. Where is ZL? Like, one of the stages with Old Stritch, right? Which one has Old Stritch? I'm trying to find it. I don't know exactly. You know what? No, I can just... Honestly, I can prove you wrong by just saying Old Stritch. Please, game, thank you. Like, this bitch alone makes it so that Balrog can't do anything, because the Toxic basically knocks back in one hit, because it's the damage on top of the Toxic, while also having almost twice the range. And massive attack frequency. Balrog's not getting a hit on this dude. Balrog is not getting a hit on Old Stritch, and just that fact alone makes it so that nobody will justify saying to me that Balrog works in every stage, because he doesn't. He doesn't. Are you going to decide on dual streaming later this stream? No, I'm not just going to start off on YouTube and then swap to Twitch. No. I'm not going to be able to dual stream because my computer could not handle that. I can guarantee you that. Why would you bring Balrog on zombie stage? Hey, guess what? That's what I mean by saying that Balrog's not the greatest fucking thing on earth for every stage. Metals, zombies, literally anything that can out DPS Balrog. Which is a surprising amount. And you wonder why I hate on Balrog. People wonder why. I might love being Uber carried too much. My child will strategize in each stage and bring a proper loadout. I mean, that's just a W loadout, though. Like, come on now. Love that loadout. Is it fine if I create a battlecats ripoff? I mean, I don't think they can sue you. Tough thing I'm watched. Balrog is an OP anti-metal. So true. I've already seen this, bro. Why is everything from 28 days ago? Like, bruh. But good art. Good art. But I've already talked about it before. What Balrog gonna do versus Okame? I'm not saying Balrog's ass. I'm saying that he's not actually useful in every stage like people act like he is. Balancing reasons. Cat God, the god of battlecats, 25,000 HP, a literal bar of soap. Yeah. Because why would God be strong, you know? Why would he be? Is Filter 2 this month? Do you think 28 days ago wasn't this month? What the hell do you think I set it to? What the hell do you think I set it to? What do you think I set it to, huh? What do you think I'm doing? Bruh. You're really gonna tell me, yeah, I just set it to this month? Really? Fucking YouTube is dumber than Twitch. I didn't think I'd say that, ever. W Pepe, anyways. Nika Lugas, dude, they need ultra forms. Wait, are all four of these anime references? Because I know Lufalana is. But these are not. I don't. You want to give? Did somebody say give Balrog more range? No, range would not help Balrog because that would just mean that would make him miss easier. Like what? He would miss much easier then. All that would do is help him survive slightly longer. Made Dazzly on W. What the fuck is W placed? And why is there an Izuku Midoriya? My hero! Kaluga does have a lot of potential. The Behemoth issue? How do I beat the strongest Behemoth? It's easy with Courier. Yeah. Yeah. It really is just... like, here's the thing, right? Whenever Courier first came out, I think he came around the same time that Behemoth Stones were, like, in another event. So really, what you want to do is you want to wait till an event that gives you Behemoth Stones rather than doing Behemoth Stages. However, those events don't really they don't really come around very often. So, you know... Being a unit with cat food costs is crazy. I mean... yeah, but they're actually pretty good in their own unique way, like Mister's knockback against zombies could be nice, honestly. Baja Blast is approaching the stream, take shelter. Like the event on now? I don't even know what the hell is on right now. Who the fuck is watching this? I mean, 5,000 people. What a fucking thumbnail, though. W thumbnail, should I be doing that? Should I do a smash or pass tier list? 100 likes on the stream? Question mark? And I'll do it. Cool Pono's tweet today. Beautiful cat with homophobia. I hope that's fake. Use Lucifer for the strongest behemoth? That's fair. That's valid. Why do some people hate Dazzly? Because they just do. Fucking cat god had WhatsApp? Stop harassing me, God. What the fuck? What? Dude, I swear, Battlecats fans are the weirdest fans out there. I swear. There's very few fandoms that can say that they are weirder than the Battlecats fandom. Very few. Oh, hey, look. Thumbnail. Smile. I unlock Bahamut talent, but have no NP hoarding cat food. Wait. How do you... First of all, how do you have no NP? Unless, like, you literally, as soon as you unlocked NP, you went straight to a Bahamut, which... Why? Why would you rush that? And second of all, you said hoarding cat food. Does that mean that you're saving your cat food? Because that would explain why you don't have NP. Like... Just curious. And also, another way to explain that is save NP instead of spend it whenever you don't need to. Thoughts? Why is your name cat food? Wave reflect concept? No, I do not want to wave reflect. Hard pass. Hard pass on that. Dazzly sketch? Well, actually, wave reflect could be cool to have on the cat side, though. But we already have wave blocker, so like 11th anniversary is happening like 2 weeks from now. Oh yeah, it is. I forgot about that. Shit, I'm gonna be busy watching the Demon Slayer movie when the event's going on, bruh. If your YouTube viewers hit numbers like these, you may want to consider seeing if one of your Twitch mods is able to join. What do you mean? Like, do you want me to mod you? How do I mod people on YouTube? I don't even know. I have no idea how to mod people on YouTube. Oh, add as moderator? Okay, cool. Sure, there we go. Bed, you're a mod. Congratulations. This is good art, by the way. I didn't say anything about it, but this is a good sketch. But are those just her stats? I'm assuming these are just her stats. Yeah, they are. Wave Reflex would just make blockers basically required, especially since cats have fairly decent deadly waves. Yeah. But I mean, it's mainly the damage isn't what would reflect. It would be the level. It would be kind of like counter surge, right? Like how it wouldn't actually take the cat's damage, it would take the cat's level of wave and then use the unit's damage. So if anything, that makes it more deadly. By the way, what is this? The British are coming? Oh yeah, this is like, yeah. Yeah. People will look at this and say Royal Guard's the best fucking rare in the game and stuff, even though they're using him against Into the Future Chapter 2. I think Royal Guard's overrated. I think he's good, really good, but I think he's overrated. Had a friend who had Dazzly and Into the Future and he deleted his account. Oh, that's a rip. Same stats, different design. Which form do you use? I always use the evolved form, just because, I mean, I just do. You know, I don't care. I just want them to be on their full potential. But now Slime has a true form, so that one doesn't really matter anymore. By the way, about the Dazzly thing, right? Back whenever I first started, I like one of my first accounts, I was one of those weirdos that would like reset my account. Like I would delete the app, re-download it if I didn't get what I wanted. And so my cringe ass got Dazzly as my only Uber, and I was like, oh, LD stocks, or like I was like, oh, it should be good later, but I want something better, you know, like that's what my thought process was, because I wasn't really on Battlecat side of media, and so I deleted the account, and I traded it for Materatsu, Chronos, I think it was Anubis, Hades. Like I had a super lucky Uber run with the Almighties. Probably not worth it, but I mean at the same time, I had a lot more fun using them than I would have with Dazzly. Battlecats mentioned in the wilds of... I honestly, fluff is just like a filler word. That looks like a Battlecats enemy. Did somebody just say I can't stand the white color? Hold that, is that racist? Excuse me? My new Luffy build? What the fuck? I mean, this would be one hell of an ultra form for Lufaland, but something tells me, yeah, god damn, that is horrifying. As a One Piece fan, you have done the fandom a huge disgrace. Somebody summon her into the stream. We do not need Dazzly in this stream. Come on now. Special Wave Goon Squad. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Plants vs Zombies. I don't know if this is Plants vs Zombies 1, 2, whatever. Oh wait, this is one of the shooters. This is Garden Warfare. I don't know if it's Garden Warfare 1 or 2. Might even be Neighborville. I don't know, but yeah, Goon doesn't have to mean what you guys want it to mean. It can mean like one of those like bad guys or whatever. I don't remember, but I don't remember the real definition. But it's like, I don't know, like I don't know, just a guy. Is Battlecats even considered to be a kids game? Probably not. Probably shouldn't be, but it is. What the fuck is this meme template though? Garden Warfare 1? Okay. That isn't horrifying, that's beautiful. I don't trust you, bed. He's back? What do you mean he's back? Who's back? T-Mobile is back. Colossal Enemy Concepts, Otter, Quarry, Sorrel, Metal Bear. Oh, these are like colossal versions of them. Oh god, I don't want to see this. Because I hate Autosmack, alright? I hate them. Oh dear god. Okay, so let's change this up for a second. Honestly, these are more like mega evolutions. These are more like mega evolutions, because remember, Colossal don't actually add much to the design. They just add a black hole. They don't actually add much to the design. Like the giant, is it Moth? What is it? Moth? I don't even remember its name. But the giant fucking butterfly, as well as the zombie penguin, like they do not add much to the design at all. This one kind of fits, but this is meant to be Sorrel. Yeah, no, they made that bitch a horse. Is the core of the apocalypse here? So what? I don't want that. Yeah, no. Yo, rolling in Sanglion, crazy. Battlecats RPG update. Wait, I love how you can just tell it's made Like, I love how iconic RPG Maker is. I love how iconic it is. Because you can easily tell it's made from RPG Maker. I love it. That's Nala? No, the fuck it ain't. It says Sorrel right there. This is not Nala. I'm happy I'm in another stream. Yeah, congrats. What unit do you just hate for no reason? Probably Balrog for me. Probably Balrog for me. Yeah, let's not make any Colossal Behemoth Sages. Why don't we?
Wait.
Sorry, I'm still not fully recovered. Kanken fans versus Kanken enthusiasts. Using Kanken for double bounty, using Kanken for red and alien CC. Why don't you just use Kanken for a spammable Balrog? Kanken's good for all the reasons that you do not say she is. He is. Sorry. Kanken's a dude. I hate Cosmo. Bed will disagree with you. Or he'll be mad at you. Made of battle? Why is there a black ram? Interesting. Using Kanken as a meat shield, that goes crazy. The Balrog hate, bro? Yes. The Balrog hate. Wanna know why? Because he's so overhyped. No amount of talent orbs are gonna tell me otherwise. Balrog is overrated as fuck. I hate these birds. Yeah. Birds and battlecats are pretty fucking scary. You know? They are, well, some of them are. I don't get the Zolo threat. Like the Zolo, Brawlo, and whatever the fuck, Diabolo? What is his name? I don't know. These guys aren't really that big of a threat. Like, it kind of just depends on the stage. Like, they're kind of just annoyances more so than anything. But yes, threat. These two are kind of throwaways for courier, but then threat. Kanken for cult sacrifices. Interesting. There's something wrong with my Bahamut. Oh god, he became Filibuster. That's Filibuster Ultra Form right there. That's what that is. The true Filibuster. It was Bahamut all along. I mean, everybody loves when Ponos does this, which probably will happen soon, again. For Ian, at least. Diabolo overhated? Honestly, though. Like, he's honestly overhated. How so-called boss killers look at the peon that is 2 pixels closer to them. Why is Lasvos there? Lasvos doesn't have single targeting, so like, I mean, he'll attack the peon, but he won't only target the peon. You know what I mean? So less so for Lasvos, but definitely does still fit. Other brawlers are annoying as fuck. Diabolo is the most annoying out of all of them. What do you mean? Because of the wave knockback. Zolo is easily handleable, and so is normal Brawlo. Diabolo is honestly the least annoying of the 3, or the most annoying of the 3, sorry. The worst part of this game, IMO. Your final challenge? Cats of the Cosmos treasure grinding. Dude, this is so real that I still haven't done Cats of the Cosmos 3 on my new account. I can't beat metal stages. Dude, so real though. So many people complain about metal for no reason. Other than, oh, I just don't want to use Puppet Master. I don't want to use Hoop Cat. I don't want to use Catosaurus or Cameraman with crit chance up. You know, people be complaining over nothing. Sorry, I kept saying everything, which does still fit, but this last boss Ultra Talent should not give him a wave. Please don't give him. Yo, Axolotl. Yes, cheeseburger. Wait, Exo being a real person is insane lore drop? Cool, also your channel name is Excellent Dog. Who is Dr. Skull? Dr. Skull is an IRL friend who got me to play Battlecats and co-owns the channel. He uploaded very often in the early days, though now he's quite busy with his career. Damn! So I didn't know the lore about Dr. Skull. Like, I figured it was 2 different people, I just didn't realize that they both actually worked on the channel. I didn't realize that. Music. Hello, music, thank you. Did anyone else start to miss Aku Gori as soon as they reached Fairy Gori? What? Misinformation. Okay, cool. Interesting. I don't want to see that be a real thing, though. Worst cat design in your opinion? Probably Mother. What are these reviews? This game cheats a lot. You spend your own money and it still kills your whole army with characters that are able to do one-hit kills. What? You never get a character who can kill with one hit like the computer. You go up against constant characters who destroy. Yeah, baby blues dubs. They've got to be a child. Finally, the YouTube stream, Jocks Boy Joe Boy. I don't know how to say your name, but you comment a lot. Wait, you're the one that enjoys just long form content. That I can literally post just me playing the game and yapping for 5 hours, and you would probably watch the whole thing. Your papa just asked Siri out? That's crazy. Hey Siri. Will you go out with me?
No thanks. If there's anything else I can help you with, let me know.
Damn, I got rejected by Siri.
Okay.
She fucking said okay. Oh, by the way, I'm actually supposed to be looking at memes, not asking my Siri out. Battlecats seemed like a promising game, but my experience was ruined by its lack of availability on PC. Then how the fuck did you review it if you're on PC? It's truly disappointing to see such an interesting title limited to mobile devices. Brother. What a bam, you know? Like, why I oughta. Computer gamers are not being neglected. It's just harder to make an actual game for a computer and justify actually making it for a computer. Because you have to actually, I don't know, pay to release a game, you know? Break it's no bitches, even AI bitches. Hey, I'm sure there's, you know what, Chat GPT. If you were human, would you date me? Damn. Got rejected by 2 AIs in the same day. The Sukuna wallpaper W, real. I love JJK, it's my favorite anime. I've been really into Demon Slayer recently though. I'm literally wearing a Demon Slayer shirt. Also, Potential Man, yeah. This is in fact Potential Man. I don't think I have to really talk about this guy. 7 failed attacks. You have no idea how real that is. Gasly could not solo the JJK verse. All somebody would have to do is get up close. You know? Even somebody as weak as, I don't know. You know, I don't know the names of the weak ones in JJK, not gonna lie. Freya's no game? Real. Too real, honestly. Misery in Ultra form. I mean, it's a sick design. It is a sick design. I want to see the attack though. That's the coolest thing about Ultra forms, is seeing what they do with the attacks. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. It looks the same mostly, but it's still cool. Dude, why is Laswell so expensive to evolve though? Can we just talk about it for a second? I don't know. Cause lore. You know, I don't actually know. But he is expensive as fuck to evolve. I would watch a 5-hour vid, lol. Yeah, and you would watch 5 hours and fucking behind, you know? Because holy shit. That was a delayed response. I've been waiting for this forever. For what, YouTube stream? I mean, I bet. They unlocked epic cat fruit seeds. I got Laswell that day. You had to get 10 that day though. That's crazy. Which enemy do you hate fighting the most? Me enjoying my favorite game. That one fucking enemy. I don't know. Like, it depends on the part of the game you're in. Because like, if you're like still in UL, then I would probably say Emost. If you're still in SOL, I'd probably say like Dolphina or Aros. But as soon as you're like developed into the game, like there's really nothing you can hate, because like they're all like pretty like well balanced and able to be dealt with. I mean, most zombies are annoying as fuck though, because they can burrow and stuff. Got Express Cat true form yesterday and did this just for fun. Which chapter moon is this though? Is this chapter 3? Kind of looks like chapter 3 because the boss hasn't spawned yet. Metal Doge? Honestly, that's fair. Cosmo Ultra form soon? That's huge. That enemy would be Aros or Brawlo? Yeah. Brawlo's overhated, but I mean, still fair, I guess. Do you guys think Socrates is hard? I believe him to be time consuming, not necessarily hard, but also like just like it's also just like he's boring because you only have there's really only one strat to beat him without Ubers. So like, you know, Mighty Cat, you know what this is? I don't know what this is. Oh. Oh wait, I do. Dude. Fucking... Oh, your internet went out. Bruh, whenever you said I am here, I was thinking like My Hero. Fuck. Why am I such a nerd, bruh? I need people to talk anime too. I really do. Oh yeah, Wild Doge, definitely. Hey, everybody hates him. What would you rename this trait? Probably Dark or something. Like hold up. I'm pretty sure Aku is dark in fucking, what is it? Japanese, but I want to see. So English, Japanese, dark. What the fuck? Why? What? Why is it expand? Why did it expand? Why did it expand? What? What are you doing to me, Translate? What are you? Why did it do this? Bruh. Just show me the word. Get Kuro. Something. Yeah, probably Kuro. Or what is it? Kurai. Something. One of those, bruh. One of those. Shadow? That's not how that works. Wild Doge is so easy for you? Yeah, try using non-courier against them. Aku means demon in Japan? Ah, you're right. Yeah. I'm making a battlecats RPG. Oh, the other thing that we saw already was a continuation of this. Oh, that's cool. I wonder when when will that be fully made, and where will it come out? Because I would actually kind of like to play that, because I do love that style of RPG. Aku is evil? You guys aren't even agreeing on the same thing, bruh. I created a cat with AI. Please don't insult, I'm not good with AI. Interesting. Yeah, very interesting. Uber viewer choosing gets plus 70 level. Choose? I mean, probably Balrog. Like, probably Balrog, right? Like, I use the obvious answer here. Balrog. My name is like Jaxboy, but you have a U, so like, yeah. But Jaxboy, I gotcha. Last 3 Battlecats updates. Iron Legion getting treatment for 3 updates in a row, plus 3 Ultra Forms. Girlsmon's getting no Ultra Forms and no new units over a year. Luga's getting no Ultra Forms, mediocre units on only 1 Ultra Talent. Yeah, but also Girlsmon's did recently get Tomo. When did Tomo come out? I say recently. It really wasn't that recently, but when was it? Update 13.0. So I mean, that's not even that long ago. When did that come out? Damn, before 2024. I mean, that's not that long ago though. That's like, I mean, it is almost 2 years, but like, it's not like the other ones are getting new units every year, you know? Hanzo? Excuse me? Who the fuck brought up Hanzo? Are you guys? Oh, the plus 70 level. Why would you plus 70 level Hanzo? She got a cat combo? That is true. Tomo did get a really good combo, actually. Getting a 1-slot freeze up is just really good. Hope never dies. Yeah. Bro, this is more than a month ago. Why is this here? Maybe 14.7. Recently updated to Battlecats Minecraft mod banner. There's a Battlecats Minecraft mod? That looks like something I would never want to try. 50 plus 70 Kenshin? Honestly, you know, that's my answer, actually. So real for that. Do I say real a lot? I need to be more unique with what I say. Plus 70 Potential Man? Nah, because he would still be Potential Man. No amount of levels is helping him. Gojo coming to Dark Luna is coming to Ian soon, right? Probably in like 2 or 3 weeks. Probably. 24.6. Yeah. What if the final stage of Yo was a 10,000% Sorrel? That'd be easy, because just perma-stun it. Like, just use Earl. Earl to perma-slow and use Naga. Damn. Why do people hate Monaco? Why do people hate Monaco, bro? What if Bahamut had a WhatsApp? Where the fuck did you get that cool explosion from? What's the best cat to have as a pet? A normal one. That's my answer. A normal cat, not a battle cat. A normal one. Dogoku banned? Dogoku sucked ass, I'm gonna be honest. He was not a cool guy. So yes, he's banned. New Broto admin boss is a Colossus? Yes. But that's not really that big of a deal because Colossus Slayer doesn't really benefit much. Like, I know Lasvos and Ultraform Cosmo have Colossus Slayer, but aside from those two, there's not going to be a whole lot of benefits to that. Rich Cat Duh, honestly, I mean... Yeah, I'm not going to add anything to that. Tank Guy's face is silly? Yeah. Bigler and Emma. Honestly, I love this image for a lot of things, right? Because it looks amazing. However, the one thing I love the most is that for once, they didn't draw Vigler as feminine. I'm not saying there's anything against feminine guys, but just make it. There's so many people out there that cannot draw a guy without making them look feminine. And it's just so weird to me. But it's so weird to me. Like, no problem with it, right? No problem with it. The art is still so good. But why is it that nobody can draw men without making them look feminine? Femboy Bigler, please, no. Like, it's so funny to me. But yeah, this looks sick, honestly. And honestly, how many times can I say honestly? The Emma looks great as well. Emma might be another one of those. Another Pei situation, maybe. Sorry, Pi. Because fuck you guys. Enemies that have never appeared at 100%. Did Crazed Monaco never appear at 100%? Crazed Monaco. Counters. London's not the last one, though. London's not the last one, though. It's the moon. Stage information. Corrupted Monaco, yeah, 100%. Misinformation, bitch. I can never say Pi. Me neither. That's why I say Pei. Deadass thought Izanagi was a woman, bro. Izanami is. The Epic Fast version is. I love men and women, only Dazzly and Vigler. Okay. At this point, they do it on purpose? I mean, yeah. I found it, the Battlecats Island. Excuse me? Yo, Cosmo? Doron? Lovely. Dogoku gone. Why is everybody talking about Dogoku? Why do people care about him? He was not cool. Best waifu in Battlecats? There's my answer, since it changes depending on the day, you know. Cat combos, what do you think? Old folks home? Simulator? Surgeon Simulator? Nice reference. Enlightened One, Sister Sovereign. Bring your kid to work. Yo, Gigando lore. When are we gonna be able to true form Gigando? True form Gigando would kind of go hard. Like, honestly. Arabin meow. Interesting. How did the topic even turn to Dogoku? People just randomly mentioned his name. That's it. People just randomly mentioned Dogoku's name. Great spelling, I know. Wait, what? Oh yeah, curious. What a hard word to spell though. Like, honestly. Great advent bosses, design-wise so far. I mean, I'm assuming you mean like derpy, right? Like, these guys look kind of derpy. But like, for something to be like strong, it doesn't have to be like scary, you know? I would die for Kenshin to step on me. I don't know about that. Mache always begs for a true form Gigando. I mean, we all want it, right? Gigando's been in the game really long time, so like, why not give him a true form? Bro really is built different. Is he? There was still a squirrel alive. Give me more of those fucking cat tickets, Metal Man. Dude, I've been lackluster on grinding Facing Danger. You beat Cappy and got cone? Oh, nice. When you have a goddess body, it's tough to find clothes that fit. And yet they literally found clothes to fit in the Ultra form. Mega makes sense. Gabi Kawano, I know what you meant. Guess we're skipping Killer Axe. Yeah, we really never did get a. We never got a Killer Axe. When will there be a snake boss? What do you mean?
When too much work bogs you down.
Give her a stage there with like, I don't know, 100% chance for knockback? Knockback's kind of cringe. Cat Clo Dojo rewards. Dude, I want more dojo. Like, whenever I don't know if I ever said this on a video or on stream, but I want more dojo. Not necessarily what we already got, like with the difficulty, like for each star. I want dojo stages where everybody has to beat the stages with the same loadout and the same like everything. Same treasures, same loadout, same everything. Right? I want there to be like a set of stages that changes out like maybe every month where everybody has to beat them with the same units. I would love that, because not only would it allow for, you know, the people that are pay to win to, you know, be put back into humble people's shoes, but it would also give people without many Ubers the chance to use Ubers that they don't typically use, you know? Or even like, because like, I think that would be really cool. I think that's a cool idea. It wouldn't be easy to do, but like reset the dojo, please. No, the dojo gives too many rewards to reset it. Even if it was just once a year, resetting it would be way too many free rewards. Like that would be really good, but I don't want to reset it. That would be too good. I think I like my idea better. Dojo set stages, but without the dojo. What? I went to watch the stream, not celebrate a birthday. I mean, I don't think you have your priorities set. I would love to celebrate a birthday over streaming. I mean, maybe not actually. I do really enjoy streaming. How long did it take you to realize that this little dude following Shadow casually keeps up with the fastest unit in the game? I mean, that's just like whenever you're watching a movie and somebody's like really fast and then the cameraman keeps up with them, you know? The cameraman is truly the strongest fictional character of all time. My dumbass wasted all the dojo leaderships? Damn. Dojo is too easy, they need to make it 13? Yeah, you clearly Uber carried the hell out of 12-3. 12-3 was actually difficult because like most Ubers didn't actually work well, like unless you had like Cosmo or like very specific ones, and even then like they barely made it easier. It's actually Grum's birthday today? Oh, nah, you can wish it to her for me. I don't need to do that. I hired this to troll you. Oh wait, I didn't even click on it because like notice how I'm not stupid. That would work on TikTok. This is like a TikTok thing, not a Reddit thing. Oh, right, he's an update behind because he only does with what's in Ian. I think I've already talked about this, right? Ain't no way Rory without... I mean, I guess that's B. Yeah, that's B, never mind. I meant to zoom lower. So I thought for a second that she was like D. Nah. Should we even talk about this? Like, I mean, I feel like the biggest problem here is easily the Balrog. Like, is that behind the chat? I don't think that's behind the chat. This is easily the biggest problem with this. Super debatable. All of this is super debatable. Let's be real. Like, I mean, X-Skull's good at what they do and stuff, but they are not by any means right about everything. And so like, this is what I like to do. Is I like debating. I like arguing. I like learning something from other people's opinions. But Balrog being number one because of simply Uncanny Legends talent orbs? Yeah, no, I'm not gonna agree on that. No way. Dazzly number 5? I mean, with to be fair, with X-Skull's methodology, I understand it, right? Because the potential of Balrog, Cosmo, and Lasvos are all so high. However, like it's like all three of them have much higher highs than Dark Phono and Dazzly, but they have so much lower lows too. And so like, you know, like it's just like, do you want to only value the highs, or do you want to count the lows as well? And clearly Xskull does not care about the lows, at least with these three. Also, I think Carousel is way overhated. Having 400 standing range with a slight pierce with the Omni basically makes it so that like, and the multi, like he's guaranteed to get a pretty good slow off with decent bulk. Like I don't see why that's F. Like against blacks and zombies, like sure the targeting's not amazing, but it's still good. Like he outranges most good zombies and his DPS isn't terrible, right? Like putting Carousel in F, the only Uber to be above Papaluga, or like just above Papaluga? What am I trying to say? I don't think Carousel should be hated so much. Like honestly, I don't think Carousel should be hated so much. You know? I don't think he's that bad. Cosmos 1? No, not even close. Because like I said, his highs damn sure are high. But you can also bet damn Skippy that the lows are way lower than that of Dazzly and Dark Phono. Because it's all about consistency. And then people are just forgetting that ease of use is something to value units by. Like ease of use is something to consider. Nothing's above Papaluga, he's top. True. He's so much better than F. Honestly though, I don't like in tier lists for specifically battlecats, I don't think E and F should exist. I think D should be the lowest. Because even Papaluga, Carousel, Nobeluga especially, and Mercia, honestly, all four of these Ubers actually have really good niche usage. Because Papaluga, if you really need to curse something, could be really nice if you have nothing else. Carousel's slow can be really nice in zombie heavy stages, especially since blacks are often paired with zombies. Nobeluga's LD stretches really far, it can help you chip down a base or backliners. And Mercia's dodge against traitless can be really nice in traitless heavy stages. And if it's a stage that actually benefits with her second attack, she can get a lot of damage off. Like I don't, and then E tier, like E tier is mostly like non ultra talented and ultra form stuff, but true form Ku I believe deserves at least D tier. Like all of these guys at least deserve D tier, even the grayed out ones. Like Zeus and E plus 480 range with 6k DPS, and that is consistent with good HP. Like come on now. At least D tier. And that's the reason why I don't like having E and F on tier lists. Because I simply don't believe any Uber deserves E or F. What's the biggest contribution you have made to the BC community? How about you guys tell me what mine is? Because I feel like you guys would know a lot more about my contributions than I do. Curse, just use Dazzly, bro? Ah, fuck. What are some of the worst takes you've ever heard about this game? This fucking sucks, actually. I do love Cosmo's design. I just don't like how people gas him up so much. But I do love his design. Last boss is only good for advents and boss stages. I mean, every stage could technically be a boss stage, right? If you think about it, because like every stage will have that one enemy that's the main threat, you know? Zeus is not bad at all. Made a stat spread that slightly influenced Xskull's methodology document, so that's fun. I don't think I've affected a goddamn thing. Not gonna lie. I don't think I've affected a goddamn thing. What am I gonna do to these stupid freeloaders in my storage the second I reach 6001 user rank? Yeah. But here's the thing, right? You're not going to have this many all at once, because like what you do is you reach the point to where you can get to plus 19 and then plus 29 and plus 39. So you're not going to do plus 90 all at once, right? Like that's not what you're gonna do unless you just want to for no reason. You contributed Glaze for Anubis. I don't think people listened to me though. The biggest contribution you made is that drama with the art. That was a big thing though. Like probably one of the bigger things I've done. Other than getting Xskull to comment on my video. Whenever I got X-Skull's attention, that was pretty funny. And I think X-Skull took it a little too seriously. Why that pose, bruh? And then there's also the fact that Lucas has rated me twice. Every contribution is a contribution. True. I gotta go pick out a cake. Yeah, go pick out your kale, fucking vegetable. I'm kidding, cake. Yeah, go have fun with the birthday. This is really cool stuff. I can never get into Legos. They are way too time consuming. I admire the people with the patience to do anything with Legos, because this is amazing. Wait, when did Exo comment on your video? Oh, you never saw that? You never saw... Remember that one video I did talking about about his tier list? X-Skull. Bad tier list. Stupid ads. Yeah, right here. Yeah. I think it was taken a little too seriously, but no harm, no foul. No hate was given to each other. He took it well. They took it well. Thoughts on Ultra Talent Ganesha? Not necessary. Like, I'll actually go more in depth on this. Ganesha's Ultra Talents are not necessary. Ganesha's already really good. They just make her slightly better. Because, I mean, the attack frequency up is not that big of a deal. I mean, it is a pretty big deal, but it only takes us down to 7.3 seconds, which is still a pretty lengthy amount of time. And Ganesha's main problem is the force swing. The main problem is the force swing. But, like, the attack frequency up is nice, right? Like, I don't think it's worth the NP, and I don't think it's worth the Dark Eyes, but, like, it is nice, right? Especially if you use Ganesha. You actually didn't plug your channel shamelessly? Yeah, go... Wait, we're on my channel. Fucking like the stream. How many likes do I even have on the stream? I haven't been checking it. I have no idea. The Ultra Talents are bad? They're not bad by any means. Getting immunity to waves is actually a really big deal for an LD unit. LD with immune to wave is actually really nice. You on UL 38? I don't know what that specific one is. Just remember they added a killer gross like last year. Was that not just added in EN though? I mean, I assume they were meaning like in the update they did it last year. Which, yeah, I completely forgot about it as well, not gonna lie. Easily one of the worst true forms out there. Yeah. Yeah, I hate... And then the Ultra Talents are that much better, you know? Like, Aphrodite just hasn't. Aphrodite's not gotten much love, unfortunately. Even if Ganesha's Ultra Talents made him the best Uber in either resources, I would not get it because he's so unfun to use. I like using Ganesha, but it's just a generalist, you know? Like, it's the same thing as using Cosmo in every stage, Dazzly, Dark Phono. Like, it's the same thing. Like, it's just using the same Uber over and over again just isn't fun. Real fast promotion today. I joined stream for 5 minutes and got mod. Well, that... Do I not have you modded on Twitch? I just thought about that. I don't think I have you modded on Twitch, but I probably... Here's the thing, right? YouTube is a lot less hinged than Twitch is, because Twitch is a lot less people, and so I can keep up with them a little better. YouTube, I'm scared. YouTube scares me. By the way, I do really love the true form, but I've already talked about him. What enemy? How do you like this when you're doing the chapters? Arost. Ultra Form and Ultra Talent, not hard to get, dog. I mean, Dark Eyes are kind of hard to get, dog. Like, getting 1 or 2 Ultra Forms and Ultra Talents, not very difficult. But getting like 5 or 6, way hard. Like, way too hard. Way harder than it should be. Just because Cat Claw Dojo is the best way of getting Dark Eyes, and that's not a redoable event. And so... like, once you run out of the Cat Claw Dojo Dark Eyes, it's going to be way harder for you to get Ultra Forms and Ultra Talents. Bet I just trust you more than anybody else on YouTube. Bro, what do you think of Orbital Annihilator Ragnarok? I think he's a little overrated, but he is good. Almost have 30 Dark Eyes right now? Yeah, that's enough for literally 2. That's enough to buff 2 of your Ubers to level 60. 2. Do you know how many 2 is? Not a lot. Any boar variant is fucking terrifying. That is true. That is true, but also can for the 2 first boars you run into, so. And then surely a bomber before you run into Razorback, right? And then ramen for the boarfin, right? You fucking lie to us. By the way, KG is really good. If you've seen my new account, I use KG a lot as well. Buy 3 Dark Eyes. You buy 3 Dark Eyes every... Why are you spending money on battlecats? It's such a waste. Yo, this art is crazy. Wanted to remake the art... The Reddit battlecats banner, I assume, is the R? Yeah. For the Discord servers to see how much I improved over these years. That's sick. You know, shading is something that gets overlooked a lot whenever people don't know what they're doing with art. But shading makes a big factor. Love those vids. What? Already have Cosmo, Wendy, Kai, Andy, Ramos? Yeah, that's 4. That's 4 Ubers. You know, I don't think a lot of people realize. That's only 4. With talents, you can fully talent like 50 and be like, oh my god, now I need NP. Fucking hell. Why is my sister calling me? Hold up. I gotta go let my sister inside. Fucking annoying. Why are you saying smash?
When too much work bogs you down, Asana helps you handle it. AI makes it easy to hand off routine tasks and stay focused on important work. That's how work gets handled. Visit us at asana.com.
DM me her number? No, she's married. My sister is married. Chat, alright? You do not get anything. Wait, Funky Shisherland. How? Why? Why would you level it up to level 58? I mean, I guess if you like him a lot, well, might as well. But without ultra forms and ultra talents, you know, kind of a way. Should I get cats in a stroller? If you like using them. If you could only have one Uber, what Uber would it be? D'Artagnan. Made it into a GIF. What a GIF, bruh. What a GIF. Do you guys say GIF? Who here says GIF? Just curious. Spend money on this game because I don't want it to die. I mean, with ads, I don't think it would die. It would just probably have a lot less of a fund for its updates. I don't think it would ever necessarily die, especially with how many people play it. We finally finished Tank. What? Oh my god. People have way too much free time. Do you guys not have jobs or something? Like, just curious. Or sorry, J-O-B. Do you guys not have J-O-Bs? Sorry. I say GIF to make fun of... Interesting. Because people get the greatest ultra form ever? I mean, God, I hope, but no Nikaluga has an ultra form yet. What if the plus levels just kept going? That would be overpowered. But also not necessarily, because I don't know how the research levels work. If you could level them up another 90 times, would that actually be like really good? Because think about it, things can't have shorter than a 2-second cooldown. That is the shortest it will get. Oh, but then I guess you would naturally have a 2-second ramen and boulder. Yeah, that would be overpowered already. Courier would be 2 seconds. Like that would be way overpowered. Job applications are scary. You didn't even censor yourself. You didn't even censor the O in job. Average Battlecats player? How to beat Valkyrie Cat Shaw? How to beat Craze Monaco New York? Why the fuck does... Oh, I know why it looks weird, because the Y in York isn't capitalized. How to beat the Great Diablo? Yeah. 2-second cooldown Barok? That, I don't... I don't know the math on that. Would that be right? Is there even a way for me to look that up? Research. Can I look up cat research? I don't think I can. I don't think that's something I can look up. I don't know the math on it though. So, do you guys know the math on that? Just curious. It would be 5 seconds? I'm basically an unpaid intern on Discord. Well, you don't have to. Here's the thing, right? If you offer, right? That's called volunteering. You realize there are firefighters out there that don't get paid, right? Because they're called volunteers. If you volunteer to do a job, you are not expected to be paid. That's how volunteering works. You know? What's the best non-Uber in the game? Can. Or Maneki Racer. One of the two. Barg as a meat shield? No. Please no. Stupidest way you beat a stage? Yeah. That's one of them. Also, nice Spanish. Luna. I know, I'm aware. Interesting. You know what else you can't search up? The extra buffs that bases/trinkets give? Is that real? But you can look at the math that they do, right? Isn't that... Can't you see the math that it does, though? Just setting up groundwork for the future? I'm never paying you. Just saying. I do not have money to pay people to do something that I could easily do on my own. I'm just making it more convenient for me and the people in the Discord. Because if people in the Discord had to deal with, my randomness, then they would probably hate me. But other people would more than, they would more than love modding for me for free, just to be able to say that they're my mod. So, go ahead. Revolt, I dare you. Guys, hear me out. Legoland with explosions? Honestly, doesn't make sense for his kit, but would be cool. I would know I'd be in all Colossus bosses. Colossus just aren't that hard for Ubers. Uberless, not probably pretty difficult, but with Ubers, nah, they're not that hard. That guy disappointed us? I mean, get used to it. Disappointments, Lots of disappointments. JoJo stance? That is the JoJo stance. I never thought about that. Probably just because I'm not a JoJo's fan, but like that is the JoJo stance. Back for now, welcome back. Is that a bird? Is that a plane? No, it's the souls the slime wiped away. Dude, the slime glaze goes crazy. Did it with Luminalia and Dear Ramos? Cool. Does that mean that they're 12-star difficulty? Like, does that mean that they're on the same level as Xenobeast Bunagleos? And, all of the Brutal Advents? Or Catclaw Dojo 12-3? Is it on the same level? Probably not. Why doesn't Ponos add more fucking true forms to Legend Rares? Because they, for some reason, hate actually doing things. JoJo's Peak? I hear the art style is terrible. It's also an old anime. Old anime tends to have slow-ass pacing. I like the quick pacing of newer anime, like Demon Slayer. My Hero, kind of. I mean, it's kind of slow, but it's also really funny and stuff. And then there's also JJK. Like, I just like the new gen. I like new gen. Call me crazy. Luminalia does help a lot with Bunagleos. Well, I mean, I'm talking about, like, comparing... Well, 12-3. Whenever I think of a 12-star, 12-star. Whenever I think of a 12-star stage, right? I think of 12-3 from Catclaw Dojo. That is the epitome of there's only like 1 or 2 Ubers that can actually help you there. They're like most people who do Catclaw Dojo 12-3 are not carried by Ubers. And that is thanks to 12-3. See ya, dude. See ya, bed. More like than you in Discord. I mean, if it's my Discord, you know what's funny, right? It's like I don't think there's a single fandom that like has the fandom actually praise the person that they're fans of, right? Like, and whenever I say that, I mean I think in every single fandom, the fans will shit talk the person that they're a fan of, just because they think it's funny. I genuinely think that. Kenshin 12-3 is OP, what do you mean? That's an ultra form, and also that's a specific one Uber. Same with Yukimura. Who the fuck said that? Oh, Minecraft. Oh, see ya, Minecraft. Sorry, I didn't see your chat. I think he was already probably gone before I said anything. Screenshot of Monoko and Nanako? Yeah, twins. Cool. W. What the hell? Kazuart griefed on W plays. Interesting. I don't know what the fuck is W plays. You're actually getting viewers? Yeah, welcome to YouTube. It's like 1,000 times bigger than Twitch. I was expecting to at least have the same amount that I would have on Twitch. What about 12-4? Yeah, because that exists. Dojo 12-3 harder than Heinous Road? Yes. It's whenever you're counting Ubers, absolutely. Because there are so many Ubers that just make Heinous Road the easiest thing in the world. As somebody that has beaten both, 12-3 gave me a lot harder of a time. Gasly is dead? Yeah, unfortunate. Remember when everyone considered her to be top tier? Yeah, because metas have changed. Now, or people's mindsets have changed. Now, instead of valuing range and LD, they value rushing, so speed and damage. So, typical places r/place but permanent, and on... Oh, okay. For every level after 1, the research decreases it by 0.2 seconds. Every level up to... So, okay, thank you for finally doing the math. So what, that would... So multiply 0.2 by 90. So multiply 2 point. So that would, damn, that really would be like a 5-second Balrog, wouldn't it? Decrease everything's recharge by 18 seconds. That would be crazy. They fumbled Afro Talents. Yeah, they did. They really did, unfortunately. They were scared. They weren't just scared. I think it was also just I think what it really was is they were like, you know, this unit a lot better than we want them to be, so therefore we'll just make them not any better. Because look at this shit. Slow, which is like, it's not even good percent, it's not good percent chance, it's not good uptime. Like, 4 seconds is not a lot of uptime there. If it was freeze, that would be a different story, but slow, really. And then resist. No stat ups. Just resist. Why is it all resist? And then she didn't even get a defense buff with ultra talents. She just got this up. She got two ultra talents instead of 3. Like what? You say that, but we have Balrog? What do you mean? Balrog is good. Wait, what are we talking about? Took me like an hour to beat Dojo 12-3 and Heinous Road took me like 3 tries. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Why resist and not immunity? My problem is more so, why not stat ups? Like, why not drop resist curse on an anti-alien and drop the resist weaken since she already outranges Calamari? I mean, I'm fine with resist wave and resist freeze. I'm honestly fine with those two. It's mainly the resist curse and resist weaken. Drop those two and give her the fucking attack and defense ups. Like, come on. Like, come on. What's up with that? Poor Aphrodite got fucking hated. Hated till death, honestly. Just caught myself unironically using this atrocious loadout. POV floor 29 of Infernal Tower. Dog is gonna get only resist stat, and people would somehow see that as good. You say that they saw Afro was too good, so decided to give trash talent. So I brought up Barg as an example of opponents not following their own rules. Well, I never said that they had rules. I said it was bias against Aphrodite. They probably intended Barg to be good from the beginning. Whenever I said with Aphrodite, she was a lot better than they expected her to be, you know? Resist talent should not exist. I think that they're fine now that resist talent orbs exist. What the fuck? I pressed space on accident and it scrolls me down to that. Interesting. Oh, and then rave. What the? Okay, you know what? I think I'm done with the freaky ass. Should I even do a YouTube outro? Wait, I'm on YouTube. But I'll probably make this its own video too. I don't know. Should I make this? Should I split this stream up into different videos so that people actually watch it? Since people don't really watch old streams, I should probably not go back to that. No. So broken even just immunities would make her too strong. Here's the thing though, being immune to weaken and being immune to curse, what the hell do those two things do for Aphrodite? Even if it was immunity, immune to curse and immune to weaken would do nothing for her. Immune to freeze can help against Henry, right? And immune to wave can help against the pig, right? And like literally any waver. So like I could see those two being useful. But curse and weaken on Aphrodite? She has 600 range, by the way. That's not doing anything. Well, no shit, you're making this a video, you're thirsty for content? Damn Skippy. X4 removed Cosmo from his perfect lineup? Thank God. Get back to the art, you know you want to, I know you did. No, actually, I never go back to the Reddit. Like, the only time I look at the Reddit is on stream. I don't look at it on my own time. But yeah, look, Ray. Yo. RPG. I'm glad I scrolled down a little bit more because this is sick. I love seeing this. Area attack is lame though. Slam bam. Interesting. But yeah. Piss, YouTube. Wait, you guys don't have the emotes. There's no Twitch emotes now. See, this is why I need to stay to Twitch, because Twitch emotes. But I'm gonna keep streaming, by the way. Don't leave. Don't start leaving. Bad Piggy's music goes hard. Yeah, it really does. Is your stream schedule on your Discord? Yes, except I don't really follow it that well. The unit would be outclassed. Nah, you guys don't understand piss. Yeah, you put Kai in for tanking and helping for Heinous Road, right? What do you mean? Yes. I mean, well, maybe. Hold up. I'd never actually watched those videos, so I actually have no idea. But Kai in the perfect lineup? Ain't no way. Oh, Jax boy, were you scared? Were you scared that I was actually ending stream? Sorry for scaring you. Look below. Oh. Oh yeah, I saw this 4 weeks ago, whenever I did the last one. Man, typical Labyrinth though. Bray has the most inconsistent consistency in terms of streams. Here's the thing, right? I consistently, somewhat, stream at the right days, but it's the times that I'm inconsistent on. And so like what happens is like yesterday I was sick, so I couldn't stream. And today I almost had to delay. Or just cancel because my sister was around, and so I almost canceled for her. I chose not to though, because screw my sister. No, I'm kidding. I love her, but we'll hang out later. Kai is also my perfect lineup. She's extremely broken. I mean, I understand it, right? But like Anubis would be better. Should I explain piss to them? Nah, keep it a secret. Keep it a Twitch secret. Make them want to download and make an account for Twitch. Wait, you can only make an account if you're 13 and up. God, I hope most of you are 13 and up. God, I hope I'm not one of those YouTubers that just appeals to kids for no reason, even though I say swears every 2 seconds. Thief Cat in my perfect lineup? Interesting. And she has a combo with Rice Ball? Oh, I guess that makes sense. Having Vigler, Rice Ball, and Kai. Yeah, I guess that's a fair combo. Give her a rough time window of the schedule? Well, as of right now, I only stream during the weekends. So every Saturday and Sunday at 1 p.m. CST. So basically what today was, and then yesterday should have been as well. But that's it. It's really not that complicated. I just hardly ever actually am able to stick to it, unfortunately. The 15 6-year-olds watching you say shit for the 600th time. Like, it's ridiculous how people are just so exposed to bad words now. Like, I didn't say bad words until probably my 8th grade. Like, I didn't say them normally until my 8th grade. And before that, I was like, I could never say it. Like, I actually refused to say them. No, Anubis isn't better. I already have Darkphone and Luna for backline damage. Anubis is only damage and anti-Aku usage. Kai works as a generalist tank and a flexible damage dealer. The difference is that Anubis is a flexible damage dealer, first of all. And second of all, since when do you need a generalist tank? That's called having meat shields. You don't need a generalist tank. Shit's a swear word? Yes. America has weird rules on its swears, quote unquote. Should I? Okay, hold up. I'm not ending stream. What I am doing is I'm going to open up battlecats so that I can just play the game while we're yapping. I'm just gonna play the game while I'm yapping. Oh yeah. I forgot that I gave Bedside. I forgot that I gave Bed the ability to give roles in Discord. Good thing, because I do not have Discord open right now. I'm kind of just yapping right now, though. Maybe, well, wait, should I? Okay, so I'm only going to do one or two things, because there are only 40 minutes left. So it's either 40 minutes of me yapping, or it's going to be 40 minutes of me doing a reaction video. Which one? Which one do you guys want? 1 for yapping, 2 for reaction. Just curious, like, what do you guys want for this? Dazzly is legit really impressive for the 4th Epic Fest unit and still one of the best Ubers. Yeah, 100%. It's because Dazzly was one of their first surges. Like they were still experimenting with Surge, so they were still learning. What the fuck is 3? Yap. You guys want Yap? Make a zombie tier list? That's whenever I say Yap, I mean play the game. Play the game and just yap to you guys. I thought I made that pretty clear. If I'm going to yap, it's going to be me playing the game. If I'm going to do a zombie tier list, that's going to be on my own time. Oh yeah, I can just play the fucking Mola stuff. Yeah, I'll just play the Mola stuff. The second part is soon? What? You are known for your yap? I guess that is true. I really do forget that I am known for my yap. What the fuck is add slot? What is add slot about? That's not a button that was ever there before. What all did the new update add, by the way? 14.6 is officially out internationally, so what did that even add? On the next Uberfest, I'm gonna get both phonos because of seed tracking. Why are you seed tracking? That's so lame. Wait, your yap is your community contribution? Yeah, but how does that actually contribute to anything? That's the question. Like, what did that actually contribute to? I want the Mola Uber. It looks like such a funny Uber. It is. Mola is super funny. You're like the woman in a relationship? What? That's... Can guys not just talk? Like... What? I'm the woman in a relationship because I talk a lot? That's a crazy statement. That's actually a crazy statement. 14.6 isn't out internationally? I'm fairly certain it is. I remember updating my game. Oh, that was 14.5.1? Oh, I updated the game. I didn't know what it was updating to. Why the hell is there a 14.5.1? That's so lame. Damn. You know, it's almost time for 14.6, right?
With YouTube Premium, you can
Because, like,
watch
when
ad-free,
was...
offline.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a month since 14.5 came out, so...
Did you also know you can listen to your
I don't know.
favorite songs
Spectral
ad-free with
remembers
YouTube
seed
Music
tracking
app?
takes the fun
That's
out.
right. One
Yeah.
subscription, 2 apps.
It really,
And
I
you
mean,
can set
it's
up
just kind of up to the
automatic
person,
downloads of
right?
your favorite videos
By the way,
wherever you are. Plus, you can seamlessly switch
if I start
devices to
talking
continue watching
quieter,
videos from anywhere.
like if I start to be quieter, can you guys still hear me fine? Bray tends to be tweaking a lot. What do you mean? Is he tracking his Goofy? Yeah. Gone again, BRB. All right. Yeah, I'm hoping for 14.6 to come out internationally soon, but at the same time, I don't know what it adds for me. So like, play battlecats for the game, not for gacha. Therefore, I seed track. Well, gacha is part of the game because what you get from the gacha you use for the game. It's not like you're getting a bunch of cosmetics and stuff. You're still benefiting from the gacha and getting the best of the best from the gacha and guaranteeing it without any RNG means that you are actively making the game way too easy and therefore ruining the game. If you had the option to make one Uber a top tier, who would it be? Mine would be Shishilan. Mine would be D'Artagnan. Which, simply put, all you really need to give D'Artagnan is a true form that doubles his HP. And that's really all you need. Bear in mind, half the time I say something that Bray dislikes, he just cusses at me. I mean, there's meaner things I could be doing. Like, it's so funny to me how people will be like, oh my god, you're so mean, oh my god. You know, just simply because, oh, you're a bitch, you know? Like, calling somebody a bitch and actually threatening and yelling and actually being, like, a bad person? It's crazy how both of those people are hated on. Not equally, because one's on a much greater scale. But it is funny how both are so hated on. Good point. Yes, sir. I like deck building. Dude, deck building games are so good. Also, I'm so glad Stardew Valley music is in now because this is the perfect yap music right here. I mean, I know there's meaner. It's why I don't care. God, I wish more people didn't care. People on Reddit, and I know for a fact people on like Reddit and other Discord servers just hate me. I don't know if they actually hate me or if it's like a lot of them, but like I don't think there's people that would defend me. People are just so easily insulted. It's so funny to me. Like, do I care that people dislike me? Kind of, but like at the same time, there's way more people that like what I do than there are people that hate what I do. And the people that do hate oftentimes are hating without actual reason. They're just hating because they want to. What the hell is Library of Ruina? What I should play is Silk Song. I plan on playing and streaming Silk Song whenever it comes out, but that'll be on my Twitch, and I will also be posting that on my second channel rather than my main channel. Why? Because I want my second channel to get a little bit of attention, and it's also for everything non-battlecats. So if you want to see me do Silk Song, you're gonna have to go check out my second channel. Also, I'm not gonna talk about political stuff. Like, I'm not gonna talk about politics. That's not something I like doing because I simply don't care. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna make a battlecats deck builder. Good idea, honestly. That'd be kind of cool, actually. Video idea, talk about if range combos would be a good idea. No, they wouldn't be. They just straight up wouldn't be. How would Omni and LD work under this? Same percentages for both of them. Like, you know, can't you stream on YouTube and Twitch? Yeah, but since it's a multi-stream, my laptop would not be able to handle it. My laptop would not be able to handle multi-streaming. And I know that just because that would not work out well. I stream with a laptop. I don't have a super high budget computer or anything. And I know Lucas multi-streams, but I don't think I don't know. I really don't know much about his setup. Like, I would ask him about his setup, but like, I don't know. I don't know how good his computer is, but I highly doubt my computer would handle multi-streaming very well. It'd probably depend on the day, though. My computer sometimes decides to lag, sometimes decides to be fine. Baja with no blast. Yeah, this is my new account. 3-star duel is impossible? No, it's not. People have done it. But I understand where you're coming from. If nerfing comes back to battlecats, what unit would get nerfed first? I don't know. What the hell is this stage? I don't know. I don't really like the thought of nerfing anybody. Nerf Dazzly? Dazzly's not even thought of to be the best anymore. I think Dazzly's fine. They've already done plenty of nerfing to her by making most behemoths immune to surge, whilst also giving counter surge to quite a few just normal enemies. Like, they've done nerfing to her in ZL. She's not actually amazing in ZL. Like, she is still amazing, but she's not, like, you know, busted. How do you get NP so easily? Because I'm broken one Baja Blast? Just don't spend it. That's my answer. Don't spend it when you don't need to. That and have the ability to know when to sell things for NP and when not to sell things for NP. Range combos would be busted. That's why I didn't want them to be in there, because they would be busted. Like, no matter how you put it, no matter how good or bad they are, just think about like think about giving Balrog more range. Think about giving Can more range. Think about making Brainwash Sexy Legs a backliner. That's overpowered. No matter what way you implement it, they would be overpowered. That's why I don't think it would be a good idea. And by the way, I understand the whole percent buff, flat buff thing, but like that would just be... It would also be a bad idea for meat shields. +5, +10, +15. Yeah, that's still a good amount. That would fuck up your meat shields more than anything, though. Your meat shields having short range is very necessary. So everything for NP besides like Ramen and Can? Yeah, those are two good examples of what not to sell. But it's also just a matter of don't waste NP on a unit unless you actively like are part of a stage that could use them, first of all. And second of all, what was my second of all gonna be? I don't remember. I don't remember. Something. Oh yeah, and also just be good. Don't get the stat buffs. Did I already say that? What am I trying to say? Yeah, so like don't waste on talents that you don't need first, and don't waste on stat buffs, because stat buffs are oftentimes not necessary. Like, they really are not that necessary. Unlocked after ZL? What do you mean? There will be a Coliseum with everything has 12 speed tomorrow? Everything having 12 speed? Bro, seeing fucking Diabolosa would be kind of crazy in there. Dude, Moo? Don't sell cameramen in units you like, yeah, in units that are very stat reliant. It's not just like stat reliant, right? Because like think about Swordsmaster or whatever the fuck that bitch's name is. Like think about them. Like they're still stat reliant. And like Maximum the Fighter, they're still stat reliant, very much so. But that doesn't mean they're good. That doesn't mean that it's worth boosting them. Same with Ubers. Most Ubers are going to want to sell for NP unless you plan on getting Ultra Forms or Ultra Talents with them. Unless they're a new Uber. New Ubers you should always use. Range combos unlocked after ZL. Oh, that's what you meant? Yeah? No. I don't think I want that ever. Because they're either busted or they're not good, you know? Like they're either busted or they're useless. One of the two. Because giving your meat shield more range just seems bad. And if it's not enough range to make a difference, then that would be useless for anything. Unless you wanted to use something like that barely has less range than something. So what's a good example of that? Like, let's say you wanted to use something with 550 range against the camel, then you can make it ever so slightly more than 550 so that you can outrange the camel. Also, what the fuck is this stage? I was not expecting an actually difficult stage. What is the stage? Savage Blow curse combos? I mean, I could see that. Here's the thing, there's a lot of units that are built to counter Ubers or something. What? When did I ever say that it was specifically Ubers? I'm so lost. Yeah, there's really nothing going on today. I mean, I guess I could do Proving Grounds. I kind of need XP. I say as I have 9 million XP. What did I use last time I beat this? Yeah, seems about right. No, bet I lost to rocks, not wind, alright? I lost to rocks. Get it right. Decided to make a busted research combo and I'm spamming Bahamut like a ramen? Those are some bars right there. Spamming Bahamut like a ramen. Something like that. That final stage heavily relies on being able to backline snipe. Oh. Take Cosmo next time. Sorry, my generalist loadout does actually have Cosmo on it, but I dropped him for Manic Lion. Why not more Cat's Eyes? Because I'm not needing anything past level 30 right now, as I am not done with SOL yet. And plus, that last stage is not exactly easy to beat all of. Like, I would probably be able to get like 2, 4, maybe 6 Cat's Eyes at most with that last stage. I'm not very progressed in this game. Stream delay goes crazy? Nah, you're the ones going crazy. Also, if there is stream delay, it's either because of ads or because of your internet. It is not a me problem. Did you make it Heavenly Tower floor 69? No, that's a bad idea. Because that would be insensitive. Gotta go, but I'll be back. Maybe. I mean, I'll only be here for another 20 minutes. But yeah, I would like more to Heavenly Infernal Tower. However, I don't know how they would do that. You know? I just don't see how, but I mean, maybe. I'm sure they could. But I'd kind of rather them just make a whole nother tower that's unlocked after beating Infernal Tower 40. Because then you could do, like, you could basically, like, just do another Infernal, but with more designs. But I guess if you want a new boss, then that'd be, I don't know. Should I talent my Eyewaltz? I still have yet to talent my Eyewaltz, which is, like, one of the biggest buffs he can get. Because it increases his Savage Blow chance by 10%. I should probably do that. Think about level 50 to 60 should only cost 10 Dark Eyes, but that's just me, I guess. No, that's not just you. I definitely believe that. I think people just aren't willing to complain about it. Only streaming for like 2 hours? Evil? I'm sorry. Whenever I stop streaming during the week, that's whenever I stopped having the ability of freedom. My weekends are busy, bruh. I would stream longer and I would have streamed yesterday. However, I am busy and I am human. Yesterday I was sick and today I have family to hang out with. My first appearance in Brave stream was all about Cosmo. Oh yeah, got adapted into a video. It really wasn't adapted to anything. I literally just made it a video. Like, that's the thing, right? My videos are not well made. If I'm ever to the same like size and community as Lucas or like other like actually good battlecats creators, it's gonna be a fucking miracle, because my videos are literally like just me yapping. I don't edit, you know. I can't, because my editing just takes so, like, my editing can be good, it just takes so long and I don't have the time for that, and I'm so inefficient with it as well. So like, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it to edit. Whenever I can just simply put my videos in a way that people will enjoy them anyways. Like, people enjoy me yapping. People enjoy me playing the game and just doing nothing other than talking. And you know, as long as people enjoy it, I'm not gonna stop. Because might as well just do it. Your videos are Nikaluga quality? Nah, they just have that one light at the tunnel that people enjoy. I'm like the Furaluga, you know, mostly bad, but you know, there's something they look forward to. There's no reason to have the whole Dark Eye maxing progression act the same as the second half of the Red Cat's Eyes. I don't know what you mean by that, but I do think that either way it makes sense, right? But I don't know. People enjoy you breathing? No, you don't. Bray's vids are more like Pixie quality? That's a diss on Pixies, bro. Why did you get Cosmo True Form of all things? What do you mean? This is, I mean, my new account, like, I specifically grinded for it because I wanted to. These vids are situational? I mean, yeah, that's kind of the point in having a niche in YouTube, so makes sense. Wait, I guess I can take that as a compliment because that means that since Pixies are really good at being niche, right? Like, they're really good. What is the word? Situational? No. Specialists. They're really good specialists, meaning that I'm not a good general YouTuber, but I'm a really good yapping YouTuber because that's my niche. Thoughts? Sleep to your voice at night? My voice is not that soothing. But I appreciate it. No, I love Pixies. Your content is extremely good for the people who like it, but others hate it for some reason. Okay, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. I don't think people necessarily hate my content. People hate me, but they don't hate my content. Like, people haven't... Like, I'm the only one that has called myself lazy with my videos. Nobody else has called me lazy with my videos. People have said that I steal other people's content for my videos, but nobody's said that I was lazy. You know? Bora better anti-alien than Aphrodite? I don't know about that, because aliens do have a lot of backliners, so... Yeah. Your vids are almighty quality? I think y'all are gassing me up a little too much. Apparently my voice is nice, but I don't see it. Bet, I don't even remember what your voice was. I just know that you have an accent, and I wouldn't be able to say that it is soothing. But it's like it's not a bad thing, right? Like, having a soothing voice is hard to have. Nikaluga tier list easily? What do you mean easily? Like, do you want me to do a Nikaluga tier list? Like, here's the thing, right? With the power of tier lists on my side, I have unlimited content, but the problem is that I just like I don't want to do too many tier lists. Like, I don't want to do too many tier lists. I'm trying to spread them out, but the problem is finding other videos to do. Bora has resistant and barrier break and massive damage. Yeah, and Aphrodite has 600 range plus really good LD. With also massive damage. Like, she can hit backliners, Bora cannot. Like, your vids are definitely survive Mola Mola quality. Nah, I don't know how to take that. Why did you ignore me saying to eat the mic? Because I don't want to destroy my mic, bruh. Depends on how fragile. Yeah, I mean, my banter isn't really that... It's really not that mean, right? Like, I don't really... Like, I just say things. It's not like I'm insulting everybody every 2 seconds, right? It's just I do say some crazy things every now and then, but that is not what I... Like, that's not nearly, like, all that I do. Like, that's not my banter, by any means. Did I make it in time? You did make it in time. I am shocked. Whenever people say BRB, I typically think that they are going to take like a 30-minute break to eat or to actually do something with their lives. But, you know, not everybody does that, I guess. I just love how you don't try to specifically try to appeal to a certain audience, and that makes your content so nice. Oh yeah, no, I don't like trying to appeal to people. Actually good art? Oh my god, I hate that. I hated that experience. Being hated on for bad wording whenever all I was simply doing was providing commentary. That is the worst. The Reddit side of YouTube, or the world, is terrible. Like, no offense to you guys, but the Reddit side of the internet is not a good side of the internet to be on. Like, it's actually terrible. They take you so literally and way too seriously. And like, I didn't mean anything by it. Like, that's the thing. But like that, maybe I shouldn't dig myself into a hole. But like, quad dragons are just so expensive. Because what, that's King Dragon, Manic King Dragon, Brainwash Dragon, and Little King Dragon, right? It is a bit insensitive, but I got what you meant. I mean, yeah, I acknowledge that it was insensitive, right? But people will still hate me for it. Because, like, I haven't made the same mistake again, meaning that I obviously didn't do it on purpose, and I learned from it, right? But nobody can acknowledge that. Instead, they'll just acknowledge that, oh, he did this one thing one time, and so now I hate him forever. You know? I mean, Survive Mola Mola has an incredible Uber that's really funny to use and invest time in. I mean, yeah. I'll take the compliment. Quad Dragon would unironically go hard. Nah, too expensive. Like I said, that's 6,000 just for one stack of each. I mean, yeah, that's a lot of damage, but that's a lot of money too. Unless you're made of money, I don't think that would work well. As someone who spends far too much time on Reddit, it only feeds my lack of ability to take things any way other than the literal I've always done. Yeah. Like, I don't like being taken literally. That's the thing, right? Like, I just say things out my ass. I don't think when I say things. That should be evident with a lot. It should be very evident that I do not think when I speak. And so that should mean I don't really mean anything whenever I say things. And yet people don't see that. Is this a We Are #1 Kirby remix? Yes, it was. You know. Ever so sadly, I watched a video about how the dodges are separate and won't stack. Yeah, I remember that about the Mola thing as well. I remember bringing that up. Unfortunate that that's the way it works. But at the same time, it would be unbelievably... It's already going to be unbelievably broken. And so why make it literally impossible to kill him? That would literally make losing impossible. Here's the thing though, r/battlecats is like, it's a good viewing experience, but it's not a good community experience. Like the people on Reddit, I don't care what subreddit it is. If you're posting regularly on Reddit, you are a hypersensitive person that cannot take a joke. And therefore should not be allowed on the internet anywhere. Said on the BCU Discord, either that or doing shenanigans with modding or BCU. The Discord servers are not any better. Discord servers are not any better. If anything, they're worse because they don't have to have moderation. Well, I guess Reddit subreddits wouldn't have to have moderation either, but they can at least be deemed NSFW, right? Not cost down talents on Catasaurus? What do you mean? Are you talking about the fact that I don't have any cost down talents on my Catasaurus? I deem that as a waste of NP. There is a very clear reason why I do not struggle with NP. Mola will never be top 10 just because I don't care how good his dodge is, he can still die, and his damage is still single targeting, I think. So he would not be able to clear everything. It would still take a while. Which, of course, would allow for him to die eventually, especially against things with waves and LD and Omni, stuff like that. I'm so sorry. Like I said before, I am still recovering from, I don't know what I had. I think it was a fever. It could have been allergies too. I don't know, but like, I was not feeling good yesterday. It was mainly Friday though. I was feeling terrible on Friday, and that's when I recorded the video that went up yesterday. No, was it? I don't remember. Why can I not remember? Did I record a video on Friday? Why do I not remember? Oh god, my memory's terrible. Me with a humble 109-day streak on comments and posts. That's crazy. So my shrine said good luck, Bray. Should I try for Mola or it's like Midsummer Rabbit? Wait for a guarantee, maybe. Does Mola have area attack? For some reason I thought he had seagull targeting. Am I wrong about that? I know the mini surge. I had no idea he had area attack. Okay, Bray is dying. I called dibs on the money. I don't have much money to my name, bruh. I really don't. Like, since I live in the US, like, my currency is worth a lot more than a lot of other currency. I am not in the same situation as Lucas IV where $1 can feed me for a day, you know? $1 can't even feed me one meal. It can barely feed me one snack, not even. You made the good/bad ultra talent and ultra form? Oh wait, no, I didn't record a video on Friday. Also, I'm not gonna be able to beat this stage with this loadout, and I'm not gonna try. I didn't record a video on Friday because I recorded the video that went up yesterday morning. That's why I went up late, because I recorded it early. W birthday party? How short was that birthday party? If my stream lasted longer than a birthday party, then that is a bad birthday party. There's a guaranteed Bajiros in 9 days. Ooh, Kenshin? Is it my time to get Kenshin? I don't have a lot of cat food on my main. I need to grind Mola, I guess, to get some cat food. I need Kenshin on my main, bruh. I need to get Ultra Form Kenshin. Mola has always had area attack. I believe it. I just completely forgot because like bro has like what 550 range or something. Like he's got really good range with area attack. I could have sworn it was single targeting. Maybe it was non-true form. I'm wondering if it was like, is it his? Did he get area targeting in his true form? Is that what happened? I tried vanilla ice cream for the first time in years. Dude, vanilla ice cream is actually like one of the better, like, basic versions of ice cream. Hello, boss. I'm shocked you are still streaming. It's not even been 2 hours, bro. If a stream doesn't last 2 hours, something went wrong. Just make a poor man spaghetti for a meal. Boil spaghetti and squirt ketchup on top. I hope I never have to make this. I like my food seasoned. Here's the thing though, can you even get a box of spaghetti for $1? I don't think you can. Hey Siri.
Huh?
How much is a box of spaghetti noodles in the US?
The cost of a box of spaghetti noodles in the US varies and can cost between $1 to $3.
Did you hear that? Chat, did you hear that? Between $1 and $3. With $1, I couldn't even buy spaghetti noodles. I beat Relic Cyclone, got Modern Cat, beat Relic Bun. Now I'm not sure if I should do UL or start SOL. Do UL first, because some of the UL legends would be nice. Do part of UL first. Like, maybe get past Dogumaru at least. By the time you beat and unlock Dogumaru, I think start SOL would be really doable, and getting ID True Form, not ID True Form, just getting ID base would be really nice. That's cap. They definitely got $1 noodles. Well, to be fair, I did say $1, $2, $3, like between $1 and $3. So like, but remember taxes. So like Mola has 551 range. Yeah, it's crazy that he has area targeting. They really hate camels. No, they really hate the anti-camels. 551 range barely actually counters camel. Because like speed clipping still exists. Got super lucky today. I made a new account of battlecats on my laptop, and on my first 2 rare tickets I got an uber rare and a legend rare. Nice. That is pretty lucky. You can steal the ketchup packets from a fast food place? Yeah, the noodles alone would take up the entire $1. If they can actually be bought with $1. But, you know, inflation, you know? That could have been an outdated Siri response, you know? Yeah, Niandam and Mola do have the same range. That is true. So does Tyrant. I mean, yeah. Hey, look, my mom's home. Yippee-ki-yay. I still haven't eaten lunch. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon for me, and I haven't eaten lunch. As soon as I finish streaming, I am eating. Lazarus would be a cool boss. He would be, but I would hope his design would change, kind of like Ganglion's did. Time for UL. I own a talented radio, slapsticks, true form Mina, and Matama. Give Matama. Honestly, Modern Cat, Research Combos, Maniki Racer, and Matama, those all, that leaves like 5 slots for you to just, you know, have damage. And that's the, Relic Bun would be easy. Oh wait, you already did Relic Bun. I consider Relic Bun as part of UL, sorry. But Matama makes it easy for you, bro. What's your mom's phone number? Nah. It will be taking any chance I get. Obviously, I'm kidding. Yeah. But I can't make the same argument for my mom that I did with my sister. My mom's not married. I don't even know if she's in a relationship right now. I don't know. Honestly, understanding your divorced parents' relationship status is one of the hardest things to do as the child of 2 parents. And Sanglion is a cool stage, but to be fair, he does have like 3 or 4, so... Matama's slow L combo, perma freeze every trait. Not freeze, and also that doesn't include trait list, remember. Oh hey, Behemoth Stones. See, Courier. You can get Courier now. I was solidly stuck on it for a while, but let's go beat Here Be Dragons. Ooh. Hello, YouTube. Hello. I'm about to end stream, but I'm gonna do 2 rolls. What do I do 2 rolls on? Yeah, I'll do 2 rolls here. Why not? Why not get Summer Gals? Yeah, or just Fortune Teller. I really don't have a lot of NP. I need to work on that. I was way off with the song, but whatever. Oh, hey, I have a lot of cat food. Don't worry. That cat food will be going up, and I will be getting a guaranteed, probably Summer Gal? I don't really want Mola, in all honesty. Oh, wait, I never upgraded Slime. Maybe I should do that. Time to get 2 rares? Yeah, that's exactly what I did. The child of 2 parents, unless you're a plant / Komodo dragon, you will have 2 parents? Not necessarily. There are jellyfish out there that reproduce asexually, meaning that they don't have 2 parents, they only have 1. You know? And plants do still technically have 2 parents, because they still get the pollen separately from something. It still takes, I think, because like remember, I think there are still male and female plants. So like not all plants, like obviously there are probably some plants that only have 1 parent, but I think most plants do still have 2 parents. That's a fun fact. Jellyfish are 95% water? Okay. Welcome to knowing what jelly is. Doesn't know you'll know both parents well, it's probably more, that is true. Funny. Sad, but true. And we're 70%? No? Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, but like, no shit, you have 2 parents, you're a human because your mother doesn't reproduce asexually. I mean, you're right, but like I was just saying. Can I not just say things? Can I not just prove that I'm a fucking nerd, bruh? Cucumbers are mostly water, that is true. Did you know that styrofoam is like 99% air or something? Like not 99%, but like it's really high percent air. Even though it's solid. Or feels solid at first until you actually put a little pressure on it. Cucumbers equal jellyfish. Probably not. More gambling? Yeah, not. Unfortunately, none of the big gambling is happening until later. Probably 2 weeks from now, which won't be on YouTube. That'll probably be on Twitch. Also, music. Why did you stop? Fucking ads, bruh. Get out of here. Is that cologne? Why is there a cologne ad, bruh? Oh, hey, bad piggies. I'm not gonna get anything, am I? Nope. Interesting. You got a cucumber? You know, I don't think I want to ask. Aerogel is 99% air or something? Yeah. Styrofoam is like 50% air or something like that. I know it's mostly air. But yeah, I believe that aerogel is different. Summer Thundia does 100% freeze to Angel. It's Summer Thundia, like, if you look at, okay, the last thing I do before I end stream, I want to show you the truth about Summer Thundia. I want to show you something. Listen, I gotta plug my Twitch. It's where I mostly do my streams, all right? So I want to show you something about Thundia, right? Not true form, not ultra form, but well, I'll still have her true form here. What's her name? I don't remember her name, so I'm just gonna look up Summer Gals. And then it'll be this. Is it Blue Ocean? Yes. Okay. Where you at? Music Fest Thundia. Okay. So if you compare the evolved form to the evolved form, this Thundia has way better HP, so way better survivability, better damage. Did somebody subscribe? What was that? I think somebody subscribed, or is that a Twitch notification? I think that might have been a Twitch notification. But yeah, that was a Twitch notification actually. Somebody followed me on Twitch while I'm streaming on YouTube. That's funny. But yeah, so way better damage, way better HP, way better maybe not way, but better attack frequency and range. Similar recharge time, same attack animation, same speed, right? But then you also have the freeze, as well as better targeting and natural immune to weaken. If Music Fast Thundia gets a true form, that's gonna be like really good. Like, unless it's just one of the worst true forms of all time, even if she just gets the same buffs that normal Thundia got, that'll be really good for a seasonal variant. What if they nerfed Dazzly's Curse from 100% to 99%? It's not even 100%. Like, it's really not even 100%. Not even close without the surge. I don't think, at least. So, like, I don't know. The freeze isn't that big of a deal, though. It's kind of like a Shadow Gao freeze, except it's much longer than Shadow Gao's freeze. But, I mean, I find Music Fest on it to be really cool. Like, the design is also really cool. Like, I like her. Should I get Kenshin Ultra Form? Don't use her often, but I did get her relic targeting. She would be really good to have, but using Dark Eyes on something you don't use very often, I don't know about that. What is the biggest fumble of wasted potential via true form in battlecats in your opinion? Let me look. I mean, it's probably a seasonal, but I'm gonna look through here. Nurse was kind of a meh true form. I think the Nikalugas all got pretty good true forms. Honestly, Emakusa got a meh true form, not gonna lie. Some of the Galaxy go, like, I think mainline Ubers actually all get pretty good true forms. But I think Dark Heroes kind of get the low end of the stick. I think most of them rely on talents rather than their actual true form. Aphrodite did also get a very bad true form. Same with Amaterasu, actually. Didn't Amaterasu, like, only gain damage? Like, it's a good amount of damage, don't get me wrong, but that's all that she got. Most of her buffs came from her talents as a generalist, but her damage did get a pretty good buff. So it's still better than Aphrodite's. What did Zeus's true form even do? Like, Almighty's... Wow. Wow. That might take the cake. That, not a very big damage buff, not a big HP buff at all. And that's it. This could be a video topic? It could be. Honestly? Nah. I have so many videos lined up. Maybe I can add it to the list, though. Like, talking about trash true forms. Biggest true form fumbles? Yeah. Good idea. Biggest true form. Here's the thing, though. I don't think ahead of time. I don't plan my videos ahead of time, so I don't have a lot planned out or anything. So, you know, I don't know. Kenshin Wave gives nice piercing. Yeah, I mean, Kenshin's Ultra Form is really good. Summer Rabbit, really good true form, and she down bad? I think you're down bad for her, so I think you've got that a little confused. But it has been 2 hours, and I am out of time. I should probably hang out with my family and stuff. So, if you did enjoy, please do come back for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for being here, by the way. The one time you do research, we could probably tell. Yeah.